event of UFC 284. We have Islam Makhachev. We have Alexander. Wait a minute, actually. I should be introducing Volkanovski first because he's the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world. So we got Alexander Volkanovski and we got Islam Makhachev joining us both from beautiful Australia. Fellas, how y'all doing?
We're good. I'm good. I'm very good.
Islam, you like that? Like Volkanovski is #1 pound-for-pound, so he should be introduced first, right?
Well, 155. This is my jungle. He jumped to my jungle.
Okay.
On the corner. Only a couple more hard sessions. And we're ready. Everything is same, just weather in Russia and Australia so different now. So hot place. And Sunday night, Sunday morning, it's gonna be more hot.
So I get to this fight, right? I was in the Octagon with you too. Whatever. Alexander Volkanovski is not small.
Dude, you big mistake.
No.
When you drop to the kitchen, you think big mistake.
You think he made a
I don't make mistake. Of course, brother, this like a mistake for him. Because his teammate Adesanya jumped to the other way, show him bad example. But he don't listen.
When I saw you, I said he's short, but he's not small. Because in the Octagon that night, you look thick. You look big.
Brother, he wear big shoes always.
What's up with this guy?
You're giving away all my secrets now, mate. And I was like, give me in there, please give me in there. He goes, where's this short guy? Get this short guy. All right. Get in there. I want to be in there.
Him, he's a tall guy for the weight class. Looking at him, he's big. What was your initial thoughts standing across from Islam? And Islam, I have the same question for you. You did look a little bigger than him when you guys stood across from each other. What were you thinking when you saw the champ for the first time? Not only the champ, but the pound-for-pound #1 fighter, expecting you to dominate one of the greatest fighters in the world.
There's a lot of pressure to it. Nothing pressure. All guys come to my division and I just want to, show people my level. Somebody says it's gonna be hard, easy, but everybody know that my level, because all my last five or six fights, I show good performance and I finish all my opponents. That's why I'm gonna look for the finish always. And my goal, I want to knock you out. Sorry. I like it. That's right. Hey, do you want to stand up and try to fight? But we all know that again. We all know you want to make it grab, but that's so good. I'm preparing the quarter. That's what thing that we
hard. You're as good on the feet as they come. Like looking at Islam with the black eye and everything, and him telling you, "Hey, I want to stand with you." Does that make you smile?
That's we talking about Cormier. Very good boxer. He have good boxing, but I'm different. I'm very good MMA fighter. So obviously he's calculated, and you sit there and you say, "We're not be so excited for the stand-up." We all know that he's gonna want to shoot. He's gonna, do all that type of stuff. But he might be comfortable because he thinks I'm gonna be easy to take down. I'm gonna hold him down and all that. So I think he might be a little bit comfortable at the start. But what about if he doesn't? What if he can't hold me down? What if I bounce straight back up, or I stop, or I frame, or footwork's too much? He can't grab a hold. That's when you're gonna really see him start to panic. Before that, you might think it's smooth sailing till things don't go to plan. I don't know. We can talk about that. We're here. I'll give you enough sleep. I think by inquiry. Hey,
would you say different?
What do you expect next fight? Islam next fight.
Which fight? The one that's coming?
Is that the worst one? I'm gonna tell you. I guarantee you're gonna be uncomfortable. You're gonna have to stand with me, and then we're gonna really. What I love about it, I'm hearing a lot of people say your stand up is underrated and all that type of stuff. We'll find out.
Islam, what is stand though?
We can stand, no problem. Hey, you talk like you knock out your own opponents.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, that's all good. Islam, you have to smile. Islam, you got a smile on your face the whole time. I don't understand why you're smiling. I mean, what if it doesn't?
I'm so excited and waiting,
And what if it doesn't go according to plan, like Volk is saying? What if when you try to take him down, you can't take him down? What if you do?
One time, one time, two times, three times, 5 times, brother, 10 times. It's gonna be, brother. I'm gonna keep working, keep follow my plan. And all my opponents say, I'm gonna stop his wrestling. He's not gonna take me down. But brother, Australia don't have wrestling. That's why I think it.
That's a.
But Ali,
I don't know if you wrestler. I don't think.
if you're good wrestler and you have good defense, you can go, brother. Olympic Games from Australia.
Yeah, everybody. You know, they're actually national champion. Actually, to be honest.
He was national champion.
That's something.
They have to compete in Olympic Games.
You're gonna be in the.
Alex,
But again,
you don't think that he can stand with you for 25 minutes?
I'll great. Yeah, I got you. Hey, the thing is, that's what I said. He's very calculated. He's very calculated.
He just said you think you're Muhammad Ali.
I think I'm Muhammad Ali. I just think about he's great Volkanovski, mate. I'm just happy I haven't given up, never backing down. It goes, it's so many layers there. There's so many layers there. And you can say whatever you want. We all know. I know he's not got a great wrestling, great jiu-jitsu and all that type of stuff. But what if his only one game plan it doesn't go that way? Let's see how well-rounded he is. That's what I'm trying to say. And I don't know. I'll find out.
I can tell you as a person that has trained with him and spent time with him for a long time, it's usually not one game plan. It's just that he's had to use one game plan. But Islam, let me ask you.
He doesn't need to use that. Ours is grappling. That's fine.
God, one thing's in your mind, brother. This is not your area. This is my area. That's why it's so different. When you don't big, you cannot be big. You can be fat, but you cannot be big. You can be fat.
I don't need to be big. I want to be sharp. I want to be fast. I want that movement. Yeah, I want that movement. I want to, hey, like you said, Muhammad Ali. Go like a butterfly.
Islam, what do you think of Alexander Volkanovski? Because he's kind of prodding at you a little bit. He's prodding at you. He's telling you, he's gonna tell you that he's gonna beat you.
It's not same guys who take him down somewhere. All him. This is other pressure. My style. It's so different, and it's not gonna be same like his sparring partners or all these guys. It's so different.
Yeah. You just need to remember when we prepare properly. We break down position. We break down things. We break down specific opponents. We don't just do jiu-jitsu. We don't just do this. We study. We look. We know we know you're good. You're good. We know where you're good. We know where you're really strong. We're gonna give you that respect.
We've seen, in his priority, we've seen you in Ortega match. We've seen you escape something that not many fighters would have escaped. And I feel that came down to the ardent of unwillingness to give up. Most would have said, I back it in.
Put yourself in that position, and you learn a lot from that. So training from there on was obviously a whole nother level. We leveled up after that when it comes to submission and defense and all that type of stuff. Purely from being in that position and knowing what you're capable of. Again, I believe in myself. I know what I'm capable of. I don't even know what I'm fully capable of yet. I want to find out.
Because I have seen guys over the course of your career mentally check out when dealing with you. How do you do that to Alexander Volkanovski, a guy that doesn't seem like he's ever willing to quit on himself? How do you break him? How do you smash him?
Brother, my opponents say, I'm gonna defend something, but when they feel the power, the pressure, and they all give up, like my last fight, what he say? I'm gonna stop him, knock him out, but when he feels some, same things, they just give up and stop.
You think you think he can write Alexander Volkanovski give up, Islam?
Of course, why not?
That's something I actually agree with you.
Champ, you are so confident going into this. Final word for Islam Makhachev before you guys are locked into the Octagon this weekend. What do you want to say to him?
One thing I just really, really want to, again, I've got nothing respect for Islam. I just want to say to you, to your face, Islam, make me one promise, and that's make weight comfortably and healthy, and then let's dance.
Islam, you have anything to say to the champ, the number one pound fighter in the world? Hey, you're fighting for more than just defense of your title. You win this weekend, you will be ranked number one pound in the world, joining many of the guys that have trained and lived at the American Kickboxing Academy. What will that mean to you? And what do you say to Alexander, especially as he leaves with make sure you make the weight before we get locked in the Octagon this weekend?
It's great problem. Don't worry. I am very excited, waiting for that moment. And after when I won my belt, I just don't want to defense and when Alex jumped to the cage, and I understand it's gonna be new goal, new target. It's dream for all MMA fighters to be number one pound for pound king. That's why I understand what they mean, and I'm training so hard this camp. That's why I'm very close and very excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't get number one versus number two pound for pound very often. That is our reality going into UFC 284 this weekend, as Islam Makhachev tries to keep his lightweight championship from Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Boys, you both seem to be living in beautiful palatial estates out in Australia right now. I wish I was there with you, but I will be tuning in, locked in on what promises to be one of the greatest fights of the entire year. Champ, thank you for joining DC and RC. I appreciate each and every one of you, what you do and what you are to this sport. Good luck.